What's going on YouTube? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Joe Freshgoods 992 aged well.
Till the sun just won't rise and heaven's under eyes. I'm living to die for you, there ain't none after you.
Now before I want to even talk about the sneaker in general, I bought these from a store in Connecticut. They shipped them to me. I want to just say that they might have been whatever, like a little fishy to buy from. There's been rumors going around that these are not an ethical pair. Buying from them, I just want to say that I saw a link to buy them. They looked legit. I bought the shoes. They're real. They came into me, and I'm happy. I'm just very I feel bad that I bought them because of the way people made it seem how bad they were, that they came from where they came. So I just want to say that I'm sorry. But I'm 21 years old. I make some stupid decisions. I saw a shoe that I wanted. I bought it. I want to show you guys an early look at this sneaker so you can make a decision if you want to buy this sneaker or not. Let's take a detailed look, and I'll show you why I love the sneaker so much. So what this is the first 992 to come out since 2022, I think. It's been a minute since we got a 992. And even just having this sneaker for as little as I have, I think the 992 is a top 3 silhouette for me. It's really, really phenomenal. So we'll get into that later. But what this sneaker is, this is Joe Freshgoods' latest collab with New Balance in this 992. And the name of the sneaker is called Aged Well. Now, the reason it's called that is because Joe Freshgoods' first shoe he did with New Balance was a 992 called Anatomy of the Heart. One of the most sought after New Balances of all time. One of my personal grails, bright, vibrant colors. But this sneaker right here is the aged version of that. This is supposed to show wear, almost like a sun-faded version of that sneaker. Different colors, but the same idea. And I think the sneaker does a really good job of encapsulating what a sneaker looks like when it's worn. So I think Joe Freshgoods did a great job with this colorway and kind of not redoing the sneaker, because I feel like a lot of times collaborators will redo sneakers that were hot for them. And people get mad because the people that did have the shoe are mad because it's not as limited anymore. So I'm glad he took the same route but a different path. I'm really happy with these. I would say this is probably my favorite Joe Freshgoods collab. So the 992 is back. You know that I've been talking about the 992 a lot recently. One of my favorite silhouettes out of pair. That's actually right above me right now that I completely deconstructed. They were beat to I don't know, they were just terrible. I wore them a lot this summer, tried to clean them up, restore them, but the sole started to crumble. So the 992 is back. This is the first 992 that I've ever bought brand new, and I'm very happy to have it in my collection. Now the 992 is most closely related to a 993. They share a lot of similarities. We got some SBS pods in the 992, unlike the 993. So this is a very premium model. Maybe one of the most premium shoes you can buy. It's a great sneaker, so we're going to talk more details about it and get into that as time progresses. So who is Joe Freshgoods, you might be asking if you're just now watching this video. Joe Freshgoods is a Chicago-based designer for New Balance. He's been working with them for 5 years. He's done several sneakers, some of the best sneakers in my opinion. He's done phenomenal things with New Balance. All those V4s he did. So he decided to bring it back, a little reminiscing moment, 5 years together. And bring back that 992 in a very fashionable Joe Freshgoods way. He's probably one of the most consistent New Balance creators, in my opinion. I think when he collabs with New Balance, it's always a hit. It's just, and I mean, it's Joe Freshgoods. He's the king when it comes to collaborations. And at the time, for him to go and switch to New Balance, that was unheard of. It was very big. It was a big deal. Like when he went and said, "I'm gonna go make a shoe for New Balance." And look where it turned out. It was obviously the right decision. Like I've mentioned before, Joe Freshgoods has a special place in my heart just because my first ever New Balance collab was that 990 V3 outside close. And that kind of brought me to where I'm at now. I'm loving sneakers so much. So it's a big moment for me as well to have this sneaker and to reflect on Joe Freshgoods. So for the materials of this sneaker, we're just gonna go all around it. There's not really any different materials that you would see on a regular 992. He didn't get too creative in that aspect, which is good. So we just got suede overlays, suede here. Usually this might be like nubuck, but he decided to go with suede. The shoe is basically consumed by suede. You have a mesh toe box underlaying all of this. And then I think what would be different from a regular 992 is this leather tongue. The top of the tongue is leather. Pretty standard. It says Joe Freshgoods in the back. On a regular pair it would say made in the USA. Very, very beautiful sneaker. I feel like the simpler the better. The 992 just has a very pleasing aesthetic. That's why Steve Jobs, the creator of Apple, always rocked the 992. So I mean, you feel good in this sneaker is what I'm trying to say. This is a very pristine sneaker, and you'll never not be happy in this sneaker. I feel like this is an extremely durable sneaker. Like I said, the pair above me that I've cut apart, which I am doing a video soon. I already filmed it. It's deconstructing a 992. I'm just cutting it apart. I'm going to show you guys how durable they truly are in the materials. But that's besides the point. This is an extremely durable sneaker, and it will last you as long as you want it to. As long as you keep wearing it, keep rocking it, take care of it, it will not crumble. I will say, going back to the materials, he did put leather here as well as here, and I think that adds to the durability as well as the aesthetics, and it makes it look more aged, which is part of the process of the shoe. That's why it's called aged well. Now, a lot of times when creators collab with New Balance, they throw in an extra set of laces. Joe Freshgoods, he's known for this. He's done this a few times. We get 5 sets of laces, I believe. We get the regular pair that comes in them, which is the pink pair, like the dull pink pair I put in there because I think it's the most neutral. You get this stained white pair. You get this salmon colored pair, you get this green pair, as well as the blue. I'm kind of cool with the sneaker laces I have in here, but if I do switch them, I'll probably put the stained ones in, or I'll put the blue ones in. So like I said, the comfort of the 992, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. I think that this is one of the most comfortable, pristine feeling sneakers ever. I would say it's kind of like a 993, but a little bit better. You're gonna get that stability and that comfort and that cushion. The more you wear, the better it becomes. Now, this is a sneaker that you have to wear to break in almost. I know when the gray pair comes out, the GR regular gray pair, I'll be rocking that. I'm gonna wear test that and kind of beat the heck out of it just to show you guys how durable the sneaker is. I think I said I'm gonna do it for 3 months, so whenever that comes out, I'll buy it. 3-month wear test will begin. It really is a pristine feeling sneaker. It's like a luxury sneaker. You won't be able to find a sneaker. So for sizing, I went true to size. I typically always go true to size, but if you like a more snug fit, go a half size down. I would say it's, like I said, it's closely related to a 993. So if you have a 993, get the same size in that. The insoles, I don't even want to talk about the insoles. I'm not even gonna take them out. I don't want to know what that is. It just looks very disturbing. I think it's supposed to be a heart, but it makes me uncomfortable. But yeah, that's the insoles. If you get these, you just look at them. They're a no-go, okay, for me personally. The outsole is beautiful. We get this durable, like, almost like, I don't even know how thick it is. It's a super thick outsole. Get this green. Usually this should be white, I think, or tan. The 992 logo right here. Nice little touch. Super durable outsole. You'll probably have to wear this sneaker for 2 years before you start seeing some wear on it. It's just that durable. For the colors, you get like this rosy salmon color, this light pink, that matches the midsole. This leather pulls up here and there in this brown aged color. The back heel, the lace holes, and the mud guard are all the same color. And then you get a dull mesh suede overlay over here, and almost like a copper silver mesh. Very toned down colors, just because it is the aged well sneaker. So it's a very good vibe when it comes to the aging of the sneaker. So for the box, it's a pretty sweet box. It just says aged well on the front. You can see like some people waiting in line, what looks like to be in downtown Chicago, probably just for like one of his sneaker releases. This is a made in USA model, so it says made in the USA over 75 years. Joe Freshgoods branding, New Balance, made model, Joe Freshgoods logo. And my favorite thing about this box, which I didn't notice at first, it says right here, instead of just made, it says made history, because Joe Freshgoods and New Balance truly changed the collab game when they released that first 992 and then everything in between. And alongside with the made tag that comes on every shoe, Joe Freshgoods put in a little tag, which I'll put a picture of up on here, and you can pause it. Just to kind of read over it. It's just to see how cool his journey is and what he's done with New Balance and how he's proud of what he's done. I want to shout out my boy, Nor Balance. He has an Instagram account that he's actually the one that kind of like told me that I was able to buy these. Like I said before, this is a shoe that I bought with my money because I was excited about the shoe. I had no idea this was like a bad idea just because of like the stolen pairs. I don't want anybody to think that I was trying to get a quick buck and whatever. Like I bought these because I saw them, I wanted them, and I'm impatient. So I didn't think there was anything wrong with that. I didn't know they wouldn't come out till February 20th, so I probably would have waited. I just want to apologize, but also want to show you guys what the sneaker's about. I couldn't wait any longer to make this video. Let's go get an on-foot look, and then we'll come back for a conclusion. So I think for this sneaker specifically, the versatility, I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's still a pretty pink shoe, but it's toned down. Like I said, it's that sun faded, aged well. You could get away with wearing it with something like this, throw some jeans on. This is a sneaker you could wear 5 out of 7 days a week if you really wanted to. It's like I said, it's pink, but the more you wear it, the more it's gonna fade, the more it's gonna age. It's gonna be an everyday driver, in my opinion. For me personally, once I actually get into the sneaker, I'm gonna be wearing this probably 4 out of 5 days out of the 7 days a week. So my thoughts on this shoe overall, I think this is a 10 out of 10. I think this is already gonna be in my top 3 for sneaker of the year. I'm glad Joe Freshgoods did what he did. I think this is a great sneaker. I will be rocking this all year long, winter, summer, spring, fall, all year. I love it, it's beautiful. And I think you could, like I said, wear it every day, and it's just perfect, and it's durable. So what more could you really want in a sneaker? I love this sneaker. I hope you guys are able to go grab it. I hope this video was educational and informative, and you got a good look at the sneaker itself. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're able to pick up this pair and enjoy it as much as I do, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, peace out.